Are you looking for a watch to add to your collection that's a little different than anything anyone else has? Or maybe you just like unique watches? Well, stick around. We have 3 great vintage models. Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. This is Angel, and this week we are taking a look at 3 of my favorite picks for vintage models. Now, of course, everyone knows we have the biggest selection of watches here, and so it was kind of challenging to pick 3 special models for you out of the 3,000 that we have here. But I thought these would be very versatile in any collection, and all 3 are vintage Rolex models. So let's get right into it. So first up is this beautiful Turnograph. And with this Turnograph, it is slightly different than some of your more recently released models. Of course, it's a model that's been since retired, but you'll have a 14 karat gold bezel versus the 18 karat gold bezel on this Turnograph. It is a vintage model, so it has that acrylic sapphire, but something that I really love is the configuration of this bezel. It has the numbers that are a little tighter together than you would see on your typical kind of engine turn bezel for the Turnograph, affectionately known as the Thunderbird for aviation. And you could get more details on the stories, probably on another video we could link down for you below. But you'll have the silver dial with the gold indices, a very comfortable size. And I honestly just love the way it looks on this type of camel color cognac strap, and just gives you some uniqueness to your collection if you want to go with a Turnograph. You don't see this one as often. It was from the 1960s to 70s era, so a great pick. Next up is going to be the Ladies Cellini. Now, I love this because it actually looks like a piece of jewelry. The texture of the bracelet gives that real vintage appeal. You'll think back to when some of the watches were getting a little bit larger for ladies, but also with that kind of textured bracelet. This is a manual wind, so you will have to spend some time with it every morning, taking a look at that beautiful dial and winding the crown forward until it's tight, so that way you could have accurate time all day. And we could give you a tutorial when you add this one to your collection on how to do it. Very clean dial. I love the oval shape of the case. It has almost a satin patina to it with that integrated bracelet, and just a stunning and unique piece. This looks like an heirloom piece, something that had been passed down to you, and I really love that appeal about it. And then last, but certainly not least, is the Rolex Sea Dweller. Now, this is a 1665 reference. So the first Sea Dweller ever created. The thing I love about this is some of the nuanced details that they take. It's the only one that you could get with the acrylic sapphire, acrylic case. It's the only one you could get with the acrylic crystal on this model. It is the first watch to have that helium release valve from Rolex, and truly made for submersion diving. So it's made for long periods of time to be underwater, done with the stainless steel, and you'll have the tritium markers on the dial. There's a few different configurations of this. This is what you would consider the great white. You'll have it also with the red insignia on the dial for the Sea Dweller. So lots of different nuanced details, but I'm sure this is a piece that anyone would love to have in their collection. And you will have the holes case, right, on the side, aluminum insert on the bezel, and really just a unique piece. You'll see fewer of these than you would see of the Submariner, but with that vintage piece, but it has that nice thick case to it as well. So 3 great models from Rolex that give you the vintage appeal. And let us know down in the comments some of your favorite vintage watches.